Hello and welcome to Board Stupid. My name's Wayne.
And I'm Matt.
And we're here to tell you why Ra is our recommended bidding game that you add to your collection. Now there's a reason why that we recommend Ra above other games that have bidding in, such as Through the Ages, or Power Grid, or even Keyflower, or even some of Reiner Knizier's other stuff, or even like El Grande or something like that. I think mostly it's because you're more likely to get this to the table.
It is much easier than the games that you just nominated.
Yeah.
They are much more complex, they're much longer, they're much heavier. While Ra is purely a bidding game. It's a game that you put on the table in 30 seconds. That other people around the table is going to learn in another 30 seconds, and you can have a lot of fun after that.
And you get cracking. Reiner Knizier is a genius when it comes to things like bidding games, with his other famous one being Modern Art.
Yes.
Although Modern Art being more about the auction than I suppose the bid,
Yeah,
and there is some crossover there.
There are crossover. The one is auction, the other one is the bidding. It's just like
crossover.
But
I love the fact that this is really straightforward. It just distills it down.
It is, yes.
Distills it down.
It's purely one mechanic.
Yes.
And you're bidding, you're getting your points, and at the end, who's got the best?
Who's got the most?
Wins.
How did you bid?
Simple as that.
Exactly. It's so beautiful and so elegant. It's a word that's overused in board gaming, elegant, but this is absolutely an example of that. So this game makes me feel kind of stressed in a really good way, right? Because it does something so clever. You are bidding on everything in the middle of the table, and you want as many of these tiles as possible to score as many points as you want. But because you're bidding with one of your tiles, once it's bid, it's gone.
Yes.
And it gets replaced with whatever is in the middle, which sometimes is amazing. You're like, great, I won a 13. But sometimes
it's a 4, and you really want that stuff, and you're gonna use your 14.
And you're like,
and
that
means
round.
the next rounds you're not gonna have your 14 anymore. You're gonna have just a 4,
instead. And
that is pretty sad. But that's part of the game. But that's part of the game. So you're bidding high one turn, you're gonna bid low the next turn.
Yeah.
It's part of the game, but it's the simplicity and the speed and the fun that comes with that, because it's like. Most of the time, what both of us really likes in a game is the fact that we can sit with people that don't play board games every day and just put a game on the table and just roll with it and have fun. Because that, at the end of the day, is why we're playing board games.
Is to interact with people and have fun, right? And this is a great social game. I played this with two people, a couple. One was quite a keen board game, but one was like, nah, not really for me, fam. But they absolutely loved Ra. And once you explain the mechanisms, it's great. I'll tell you what's really super satisfying about this game is this. Just
invoking Ra.
I invoke Ra! And it's great because what you're doing is you're forcing a bid to happen, which is phenomenal, right? You can really make a bid awkward for people.
Yeah.
If there's like a couple of tiles on there and you've got like, say you've used all of your good bids and you've got like nothing left, you've got like a crappy bid left and there's a couple of tiles there and you know that everyone else has got really high values, you can be like, you want to spend that 15, do you?
Yeah.
On those two tiles?
But that's,
do you want to spend that 50? Because I've got an 8, I'll get something really good out of that.
That's the great things of the bidding mechanics for these games is purely bidding.
It's the fixed values as well.
Yes, exactly. So you even with a low number, you can still force someone to use their higher number to get what they do not want. By that point, it's just what they need to do. They're forced. So it's purely that mechanics, and it's made perfect.
I think it's absolutely perfect.
If you're looking for a more complex game with 300,000 of other mechanics at the same time, this is not. This is one mechanic done perfectly.
Absolutely, and that's why it's our recommended bidding game. It's an absolute classic at this point. You can find this new edition, which is the one with the Ian O'Toole artwork and all of this beautiful production in the box. Look at all of these bits. It's just
chunky
ridiculous.
But when invoking Ra,
you got to invoke it with some emphasis. This is the edition that we recommend. It's I think the ultimate version of Ra. You can find it pretty much anywhere. And this is absolutely the bidding game that you need in your collection. And that was our recommendation for a bidding game to add to your collection. But what do you think? What bidding game would you recommend that we put in the collection? Is it good enough to kick Ra out? I don't think it's going to be, frankly.
Let us know.
Yeah, try us. If you think there is, you may try it. Please stick it in the comments below, because I really need to hear about that game. And if you liked this content, and if you'd like to see more, make sure you smash that like button, give us a big old thumbs up, and absolutely be sure to subscribe for more. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you again real soon.
Ciao.